Hello, welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy watching. This is my tutorial for Don't Stop Believing, written by Journey in 1981. And this was filmed again for the sing-along on the Isle of Wight at a place called Sandown, overlooking the cliffs of Culver Down in the background. So look out for that video coming very soon, and I hope you enjoyed the sing-along. And here's our tutorial. Let's get into it. For a smile they can share the night, it goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. So this is a level 3 song. It's very lively, it's quite fast. There's a lot of great lyrics to get your tongue around, but there's nothing too tricky to upset you with this one, so it's quite an easy one to learn. It's another one, I've been doing a few of these recently, with a bit of an unusual strumming pattern with a flick. We'll come to that in a minute, so we'll have a look at the strumming pattern. We'll have a look at the chords first of all. The chords are not difficult. Then we'll have a look at the layout, and I'll give you a quick demo for part of it as well. Okay, let's start off by looking at the chords for this song. We've got 5 chords in this song. They're actually really easy. The most difficult one is the E minor, and I'm sure many of us are comfortable with that already. So we have got a C, a G, an A minor, an F, and an E minor. I'm not going to dwell on those chords too long. Just think about how you're transitioning. I'm sure we know how to put our fingers down for all those chords. I'll look at the E minor in a second, but just think about the transitioning between the basic chords. So third finger always for the C, and then when we play a G, we lift that third finger up and add our first and second finger on the 2nd fret. So actually a C to a G is quite easy. You just lift that third finger up one string, add your first and second finger on the 2nd fret on the C and the A string, and actually that goes C to G quite easily when you think that through and just get used to that transition. The F, let me see, I think we do the A minor to the F. So A minor, 2nd finger, F, just add that first finger. So that's actually a really nice transition. Make sure you're doing that transition and nothing more complicated than that, because there's no need to. And the thing about the ukulele is there's often a simple way of doing it. Keep it simple when you can. Then we just got the jump to the E minor. That follows a G in most places, I think. Yep, the E minor always follows the G. So G to E minor. The trick there is to realise that you're keeping your first finger in the same place. So your first finger doesn't move, your second and third finger just have to move out a little bit. So G to E minor, and I'm keeping my first finger rooted on that A string there on the 2nd fret, and then I just put my second and third finger in the right place for the E minor. But if you keep in mind you're keeping that first finger in the same place, that makes the change really easy. So just have a look at your E minor now. There we go. We've got our first finger on the A string on the 2nd fret there, our second finger on the E string on the 3rd fret, and our third finger on the C string on the 4th fret there, and that's the E minor. Should sound like this. Okay, so they are all the chords you'll need and the chord transitions that you need to be thinking about, and nice and easy in many ways. Let's look at the strumming. Now the strumming is basically, and if you want to, it can just be down, down, up, up, down, up. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Yep, that's fine. Just sounds a little bit, it just sounds a little bit unexciting for me. So I was trying to think of a way of just quite easily making it a little bit more, adding a bit more emphasis to the rhythm, a bit more drama to it. And I like this, I've been doing it with a few songs recently. Down, down, and on the 2nd down, flicking onto the lid. Whoops. just a small town girl living in a lonely world. And straight away that's sounding a little bit more energized, a bit more exciting, and there's a bit more going on there as well. You do have to think about it. You've got to consciously think to carry through with your finger and hit that lid. So you should be, if I do it on a C, you've got to strum further across the strings, sort of consciously and deliberately, and then hit the lid with your finger there, or with your fingernail, just lightly. You don't have to hit it too dramatically, but you've got to consciously do it. Otherwise, cause you probably naturally just not wanting to do that. So you've sort of got to make a deliberate decision to do that each time. And we're doing that on the second beat. So it's the second down strum, which is the second beat there. Just gives us a really nice sort of extra rhythm there to the pattern. That second one, down, slap, down, slap, down, slap. And it's quite easy to miss it. I missed it once or twice there in that phrase. But as long as you do it most of the time, you'll get that rhythm, you'll get that driving feel to the song. It's just a nice little extra addition. So let's have a quick look at the layout, and then I'll give you a bit of a demonstration of some of the song. So it starts off with just a little introduction. Let's just have a quick look at that. So C, G, A minor, F, C, G, E minor, and F twice. And what I've done with this in a few places on the sheet music where you carry on the strumming for an extra phrase, an extra pattern on the strumming, I've sometimes put an extra F on the sheet just so you can see, oh yeah, I stay on the F before I go on to the next line. Otherwise it's sometimes you sort of having to think, oh, do I move now or do I move in a minute? So sometimes I put F, just so you can see that actually no, we do another strumming pattern there. Normally at the end of the verse, I think it's nice to linger on this one because there's a bit of a pause before you go into the next verse. Okay, then we're on verse 1, just a small town girl. That goes into verse 2, a singer in a smoky room. Then we get to the chorus, strangers waiting, and then verse 3, working hard to get my fill. Back to the chorus, strangers waiting, and then we do the ending. So basically we read down top to bottom, verse 1, verse 2, chorus, verse 3, chorus, and then we go to the ending, which you'll see is at the side in the middle there, in a little box there, marked ending, and it says repeat twice and fade. So you're doing the ending 3 times. So let's just look at all those different parts step by step. I'll give you a quick demo of the different parts, and then you can look forward to the sing along on Sandown Beach on the Isle of Wight for the full song. So we've done the introduction. Verse 1 starts like this on the C. Just a small town girl, A minor, living in a F, lonely world. Back to the C. She took the G, midnight train going E minor, anywhere F. So you sing anywhere and then change the F. Anywhere F. C again. Just a city boy on the G, A minor. Born and raised in F, South Detroit, C. He took the midnight train on the G, going E minor again. Anywhere F at the end again. And I've put the F down twice, so we stay on it. And now going to the second verse, C. A singer in a smoky room, and the second verse exactly the same as verse 1. Then we do the chorus, straight on the F, strangers waiting, C. Up and down the boulevard, there back to the F, shadows searching in the C again, night. So the chorus is really easy, it's just F, C, pretty much. Back to the F, street light people, C. Living just to find emotion, F again, hiding somewhere in the night, stay on the C. Then you go into verse 3, then you go back and do the chorus again, and then we get to the ending. Don't stop believing, on to that feeling, street light, people who. And I do a sort of ooh on the E minor, ooh, and then do the F at the end. So it's C, don't stop, B, G in the middle of that, believing, A minor, hold on to that F feeling, C for street light, G, people, ooh. And then the last time you do it, you really slow it down. Hold on to that feeling, street light, people, and I just add a sort of extra couple of oohs at the end there, just for the ending. I mean, you can play around with all of this and do your own take on it, but that's my version of Don't Stop Believing. The sing-along will be coming out soon. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.